Sponsored by Bulldog Models. Hi guys, it's Moz here from Moz6510 Models, and today I have another kit that I pre-ordered back in 2020 when Airfix announced that they were doing a couple of tanks, and this is the 1:72 scale Sherman Firefly Mark Vc. I got this kit the same time as I got the other tank, which was the Tiger 1. I basically got an email saying on a Sunday that I was going to receive it on a Monday from DPD. And lo and behold, it turned up, which was brilliant. The only narc I had was that I was charged £4.95 for each kit. So I phoned up Airfix. I said, look, I do begrudge paying the £4.95, but they came in the same box, and so they refunded me one of the postage and packing prices. So I got £5 basically back off them. So yeah, so we're going to go and have a look at this. Now, from my knowledge, Airfix have never done a Sherman Firefly. If they have, put it in the comments below. I know Matchbox did, and then Revelry boxed the Matchbox kit from the 1970s. But for me, I don't think they've actually done a Sherman Firefly Mark Vc, and I suppose it'd be a first for 1:72 scale. If they did, it would have been a 1:76, because that was a sort of bizarreness that was coming along when it comes to armour. I think this is the first one for Airfix. It's code for it is up here, A02341. So if you want to buy it, that's the code. So let's have a little look on the box. The box art is pretty smart. It's got some nice detail there. Obviously, unlike the other tank that I've done, the Tiger, this is just in a ready pose. It isn't firing any of its weapons. A lot of fire there. You can see some of the houses have been damaged, or I should say destroyed. And can I just show you something which I thought was quite funny? If you look here on this one, can you see the roof and there? And it looks like they're passing through. Can you see that? I know that's a cafe. The windows underneath, but the roof looks exactly the same. If you look there at that roof, can you see that roof there? Then look at that roof there. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? But anyway, it's good graphics, good bit of box art on the front. On the side, you've got the warnings, obviously. You have the box art again on either end of this box. Code again, A02341. 1 flying hour, and you have 2 schemes. But for me personally, it's just the decals that are different. So you've got the 27th Armoured Brigade, 1944 in Normandy. Or you've got 3 Troop A Squadron, Northamptonshire, Normandy, France, 1944. So basically, you've got the same tank decals, same tank colours, but different decals. So the colours are 33, 53, 110, 155. So only 4 colours needed, which is good. As Allied forces began to move off the D-Day beaches and into Normandy countryside, they knew they would face strong opposition. So let's have a look inside the box. If you've not seen this, I've got a cracking video that explains on a way of using these top boxes to store your sprues in a really good way. I saw it in a Frog magazine. I used a bit of my engineering mind to find a way of producing like a flappy top box. If you want to see that video, it's there. Just click that link there, or save that link and watch it later, and it will show you how to make a flappy box. Nothing worse than getting these boxes. So there you go. Inside you have a packet of sprues. You also have the instructions. Inside the instructions you have a colour call out and the decals. So just quickly look at the colour call out. So there you are. If we have a quick look, you can see clearly this is for option A, and the And the colours that you need are matte black, gunmetal, matte wood, matte olive drab. Okay. Research note saying it's sometimes depicted as having a black disruptive camouflage, possibly field applied, but it is unclear as to whether this may have been the result of weathering and or areas that were repaired in fresh paint. Probably British olive drab. The camouflage pattern suggested is therefore purely speculative and at the discretion of the modeler. So there you go. So nice bit of information there. And you're basically putting on a few of the decals. And on this side, you basically have complete matte drab all over the metalwork there. Very, very few. So matte black, gunmetal, obviously for your tracks. Matte wood. Can't see much matte wood there at the moment. Must be in the inside, etc. So yeah, that's really all you've got for that. Look at the decals. Again, they're made by Cartograph, which means they're going to be looking really good. There you go. There's some of the decals there. Okay, so there you go. There's your decals. So then, looking through the instructions, you have a bit of bump there about D-Day and about this tank. Some specifications there of the tank, but the rest of it's in different language. Note there are 2 build options for the track assembly for this model. Again, like the Tiger 1, you also have the simpler pre-assembled tracks, or if you're using the separate track parts, then follow steps 1 to 3, miss out step 4, and then follow steps 5 to 15. I think it's going to be quite a basic kit, this one, if you want. So you can either do this one, which is pre-assembled, or you do it all in bits. So first off, you get the chassis and putting the sides on, all in there. Put the front and the rear end in, some parts there. So hang on. So if you're using separate tracks, follow steps 1 to 3. Okay, then miss out step 4. So up to 3 then. Okay, then step 4. That's where you put your pre-assembled bits in together, all together, and it's all job done. Okay, and then, but if not, you're going to be putting the sections together for each of the tracks. So you've got the wheels there, the drive wheels. Quite a nice little setup there. We'll have a look at the parts when we go through. So pull that together, right down through. Put the drive train on the front, all the way down through, and then you put the track on the bottom first, then work your way around. That's what it's saying here. Moving on through again, it's all doing on one side, back down through, making sure it all locks in. So you're looking at where it locks into, and then you add the track around, keep going, keep going. So there's quite a lot of parts just to put the track on. So if you're lazy like me, I'll probably build this if I was with the pre-assembled, because tracks piss me off. You know, look at all the years we had rubber tracks. Remember, we were there with a hot spoon trying to link them together, and it never worked. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why I kind of don't do tanks anymore. Yeah, tracks piss me off. So anyway, again, we're going through now. So you've done the bottom section of the tank. Now you're going back to the top. So in refer to part D1 in step 41. So if you want to add all these implements here, you have to start drilling out these holes before you stick everything together. So drill out these holes first if you're going to be putting these parts in, all the way down through. Drill the holes there for parts 42, which is that. So if you want to add the front bit, you've got to drill the holes in for there. 35, 36, 37, you're just adding eyelets, etc., all the way through, all the way on top. So you're getting the top part of the tank together. Very, very nice. Down through, and then you link that to the bottom half, and that's basically as far as you get to before you start building the turret. There's also jerry cans and ammo boxes can be assembled in any way on front, so you can put these in any order on the front of the tank, which is good. Nice bit of detail. Then you add in all the separate wheel and spare track can be assembled anywhere you want. You can put it anywhere. If you really want to put them on the side, you can, or you don't have to bother. They've given you the option here to do what you want. You know, knock yourself out on this tank. Really, just knock yourself out. Then you start building the turret together. Quite simply, put the barrel in and only apply glue, so then you can move the turret, the barrel up or down, basically. Same with the turret. If you want the turret to move, don't glue the bloody thing in. Don't do it. Just you know, just leave it so it moves. And then finally, all the way through, put the hatch in, and you're pretty much done. on the instructions.
Sponsored by Bulldog Models. Organise your hobby bench with high quality 3D printed scale model organisers, accessories and much more to make your life as a scale modeler easier. Visit the website and use code MOZModels5 for a 5% discount off your order today. Link to the website in the description box down below.
So you have a pack of sprues, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So only 4 sprues in this one. I was quite surprised seeing that the amount of detail they've gone into about whether you use the tracks or not. Use the pre-assembled tracks on the non-pre-assembled tracks. So just looking at it, you've got some very fine detail there on the top of the tank. Very, very nice. Down through the sides there. All clean and crisp, but you would expect no flash on this. Bit of a grid there, some sort of grid. Like I say, I do apologise, I'm not a fan of tanks. I don't know much about tanks. If you want to know about tanks, there's plenty of videos out there. I need to learn some more about tanks, really. So yeah, basically that's it. There's your skirts. Is that your skirts? Is that what you call skirts? So yeah, that's all pretty much done. That's frame A. So we're on to frame, let's find frame B first. There you go, there's frame B. So you got your turret basically pretty much made, there's no size to it. And these are the pre-assembled tracks, quite thin. Yeah, so that's all pre-assembled. It looks all right, it's pre-assembled, looks okay. I would probably do it like this because as I said, I don't like tracks. How many times I've got to say that? But yeah, some nice bit of detail there. Some nice detail on the hatch. There's the lid for the hatch, and it can only go one way. There's a little nub. You see that? It can only go on there one way, which is good. So you're not going to make a mistake on that. So there's frame B. So obviously, you know it. I know it. Frame C is just going to be the makeup of the tracks. There you go. See, it's a nice. It does bend. There's some bendiness to the track. Make it easier to go around that bloody bend. And then obviously there's your wheels all preformed, apart from you add these bits to the sides of them. Yeah, there's a little nut there, so they fit in there. Nice. That's that one done. And then the final one is just all your added bits, really, what you want to add to the tank, whether you want to add spare track, spare wheels, etc. All there. And there's your jerry cans. Look at that little jerry can there. Oh, little baby, little jerry can. Oh, do you know, I'm half tempted to take that jerry can out and use it in a diorama. Yeah. There you go. So there's the sprues for the Sherman Firefly. And there you have it. This was the Sherman Firefly. I'm not going to build it. I've just got it to have a look at because I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Put in the comments some sort of response to this video. You know, tell me a bit of information about the Sherman Firefly. Tell me about if you're going to build this kit. Perhaps you've already built this kit in Matchbox. Tell me about it. And what I'll do is, whoever does the best comment, or one that I like, it could be a humorous comment, you could tell me a story about the Sherman Firefly, any sort of comment in the comments box below, and I will pick a winner. But obviously, you've got to like the video as well, okay? And whoever is, I'll go down through the comments. I'm not going to use a random. I'm actually going to go through the comments. So I'll read every comment anyway on my videos. I'm quite privileged to be able to do that. It's not like I've got like 10,000 subscribers and they all comment 200 comments at a time. You know, I'm ravaging about 20 comments. But I'll do this, and I will send it to you free of charge. And I'll also chuck in a sticker and a woven patch as well. What do you reckon? Yeah, because I'm not going to build these, unfortunately. I just don't have the time. I'd rather do planes, but I got them because I just want to see what the fuss was about. All right, does that sound a good deal? Good deal for you? Good deal for me? Brilliant. So there you go. Like the video, comment down below, and yeah, and I'll choose one, and I will send it out to you. Okay. Which kind of puts me off now, because I normally do my ending, don't I? But I'm going to do my ending anyway. If you like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and ring that bell to be notified on any new videos. Any questions, any comments, put them in the box below, and I will choose one, and I do read them, and you might win this. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.